This is the Bible that I've been currently using for the past 5 years. This is the ESV Crossway Student Study Bible. As you can see, it has a lot of wear and tear. So what we're going to do is I'm going to place it down on this table and we're going to get a bird's eye view of this Bible. As I said before, this is the ESV Crossway Student Study Bible. It comes in this amazing green color, and I also said before, it's got a lot of wear and tear. It's got this really cool like Celtic symbol on it. Let's take a look at one of the sides and then the back. Now this is synthetic leather, it's not real, and that is why you see so much wear and tear on this Bible. I've had it for about 6 years, I believe. Let's take a look at the inside. So something that's really cool about the inside, it's got a lot of different notes. It's got like a did you know section. Another thing about this Bible, as you can see, it is a double column Bible. I prefer single column Bibles, but most student study Bibles or study Bibles in general do come in that double column. And it's got lots and lots of great notes, cross references, and then other notes that most Bibles have. Now, another thing that this Bible does that's really, really cool is at the beginning of each book, it's got a page or two dedicated to just a brief overview, like who wrote it, what's the timeline surrounding it, and then it also typically has a map if we know who wrote it, and then what general section it would be in, which is amazing. At the very, very back, speaking of maps, you've got a lot of different colored maps. Now, this is not something that's just limited to this type of Bible. You can find it in other Bibles, but I always love having maps in the back of my Bible. Another really cool thing that this Bible does, similar to the Did You Know section and all of the different study notes, is they've got this like profile page where you can actually learn more about typically a more common Bible character. For instance, in this section, it's a profile about Moses. And so that it can be helpful, especially if you are a student, specifically a high school student or a college student. Now, this Bible also includes one of my favorite things that Bibles include. This is not just limited to this Bible. The K. Arthur Indicative Study Bible has it too, but this Bible has like an in-depth or architectural view of the tabernacle, and then it's also got a bunch of like this artifacts page, and I just love looking at these pictures. I love looking at my mom's Bible that had this when I was a kid, and then I love looking at these. It just helps me. I'm a visual person, a visual learner, and so when I see pictures, it helps me learn more. So that is what I really, really enjoy about this Bible. It's not just limited to did you knows and stuff. They've also got some visual pictures in here as well. Earlier in the review, I talked about how each book has a little preview section. Now, that info is not explicitly reserved for those two pages. For instance, in this Did You Know section, it does talk about how Luke wrote Luke. Now, that one's a little self-obvious, but in some of those harder books, sometimes it would be nice to have that information down below when you're reading. Now, this Bible does have a singular ribbon. It's a green color to match the green aesthetic of this Bible. This is a full-out green Bible. If your favorite color is green, I would highly recommend this Bible. Now, the Bible also does close completely flat. I have been told, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I've been told that that will decrease the longevity of your Bible. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that, but that is something to know. This Bible does lay completely flat. I love this Bible so much. I have been using it constantly for about 6 years at this point. I've used it at kids camp. I've used it in students. I used it when I graduated from students. And I just love this Bible. I can't recommend it high enough. If I find a link, I'll try to leave it in the description below. The one thing you should consider before buying this Bible is how long are you going to be using it. For instance, all this wear and tear, because it's synthetic leather, aka not real leather, has been a whole lot. This is about 6 years of usage, as I said before. But if you're totally all right with that, I would highly recommend this Bible.